Hello, this is Felix Shen from Georgia State University and in Chinese and International Business class. Today I'm here to give a report on a Chinese company named Temu. So Temu is this online shopping app that is wildly popular in China and it has become as just as popular in the US when it first launched in 2022. And then they were able to expand into select European regions by 2023. And Temu as an app, it offers this wild arrangement of different products among their catalogs, including many different technological devices, clothing, necessities that you may need, and even makeup products. So looking over some statistics here, we can see that in 2023, they have a gross merchandise volume of $15.33 billion. And by the first quarter in 2024, they were able to reach 167 monthly active users worldwide. And this is predicted to increase by 614% in year over year. And as of right now, in this current year, they have a 17% market share within the discount category in US. So these discount store category also includes shops such as eBay and Wish, where they offer low price merchandise for retail. So in terms of user demographics, we can see that the first and most prominent category is Gen Z, as 35%. This is because they're the more tech-savvy group and are more likely to prefer the convenience of online shopping. Then the next two categories that are more evenly balanced is 21% and 20% for 25 to 34 years old and 35 to 44 years old. They are the more likely to buy things such as home decors and necessities for offices and at home. So the biggest and most common strategy that Temu is using is the term free. They offer a lot of different offers and deals for the new users to get free items, especially such as Nintendo products, smartphones, and smartwatches. These are usually typically very expensive, but because they're offering for free, it's a very attractive offer for new users and even for old users to keep using the app. So, and speaking of the competitive pricing, their business model focuses on these low prices, which they were able to achieve by directly insourcing all of their products that was manufactured in China into the US using a certain loophole. And this gives them an edge over many other retailers who has to pay tax to get these items over the customs. And they also offers free shipping in many of their purchases, which is often a deal breaker for many shoppers because shipping can sometimes reach stack up to be even higher than the actual product they're buying. And frequent discounts so that they will keep the users engaged and have the benefits to keep them using the app. Now then, they also have a specific program for influencers and content creators where they might give and ship a lot of free items to these influencers and have them promote these items. So while the content creators are promoting the items, so for example, a makeup product, they're also promoting Temu as a shopping place for this product. And this will also draw a lot of those content creators and social media influencers, player base, and user bases from YouTube and TikTok over to Temu. And they have invested tremendously into these kind of marketing strategies so that you could see an ad for Temu almost everywhere. Now we can speak up a little bit about some of Temu's issues and their challenges. So because everything is so cheap and affordable, they're actually losing about $30 per order. And that's adding up to an annual loss of 588 million to 954 million. And it is increasing gradually. This shows that they might not be able to focus on any short-term gains but they might be focusing on more larger games in the future. And this might be able to do done so to build up Temu's reputation and be able to get more investors and future deals. And then some other complaints from actual users are that very often that the items that purchased may never even arrive, or that even if they arrives, they might be weeks or months past the expectation date. And some items that do have arrived might even be of poor quality. The image that they see in the shop may reflect very differently from the actual product. And some products might break very fast, or some even have caused health damage to some users. And even towards this, the customer service are sometimes said to be very non-responsive. And this is especially true in global markets. They're a bit more responsive in the actual local Chinese shops, but in terms of global ranks, it is much less responsive. And they have not been able to provide as much help to the user bases. Then in terms of data per issue, this is a very large issue that have caused great controversy. So Temu has been accused of leaking data, and they have been accused that this is intentionally done because Pinduoduo, a connected company to Temu, has faced similar allegations. These claims could actually be very accurate, and they have said that it is possible they have been selling these data to underground black markets. And these are informations that can be very sensitive, such as the user's bank account information. Some has reported they have lost over thousands and are unable to get any of their money back. Next, this is another issue that the US government is very concerned about, is that they are suspecting Temu of having products that are made using forced labor. So in Xinjiang, China, this is a region where a lot of people are being used as forced labor, and Temu denies directly being involved. However, they also admit that they do not have any specific order in place to prevent these products from being entered into their catalogs. And lastly, here we have the founder of Temu, who used to be actually a former Google engineer, and he had founded Pinduoduo as well in 2015, and it has been growing into one of the largest commerce apps. And in Pinduoduo, users can share the deals they have made with other people, so that and buy things as collective as a group, so that everybody can have lower prices. He has since stepped down as a CEO in 2022, and as well as a step down as being chairman in 2021. However, he still has great control over the company's direct strategic directions. And lastly, in terms of future prospects, Temu currently is aiming to surpass 30 billion in GMV by 2037, and they have already invested 4.3 billion in terms of advertisement campaigns. And this has helped allow Temu to become very widespread and very easily seen on app stores and play stores. And currently, Temu as a company is still rising in terms of market value, and we will have to see if the profit loss can be combated in the future. It is not likely that they will raise prices because it will reflect very badly among users, because since they have marketed themselves as a cheap and very affordable store, if they were to raise prices, there might be even more outrages. And that is it for this presentation. Thank you very much for your time.